What's up, everybody? We're back. We said we're going to be coming back this week, and we are. Well, unfortunately for you, it's going to be whatever this episode is. A lot of things happened this week, and we tired. This nigga that went off camera. What are you doing? We are recording.
I'm here. You don't see me?
You just went black. Oh, my God.
I am black.
Anyway, welcome to
Gotta
another
start over.
episode of The Silly
I was about
Mysterious.
to say, you gotta start over?
I'm Mr. J. I'm not. Whatever this is his, bro. I'm Mr. J. This is with the spirit fingers, of course. And we got some things to talk about. It's been a crazy week. And it culminated last night with our State of the Circus address given by our illustrious, strong-willed, genius
You
leader.
said illustrious?
Yeah. We full trumping over here.
You mean full spit mouth it can swallow because
Did you just freeze? Oh my God, bro. Jesus Christ. This nigga freezing. Going on camera. What are we doing, bro?
we gotta start over.
Get this going. Get your technology together. You good?
No, it's not my technology. Somebody's calling me.
What? Do not disturb.
You know I forgot?
Oh my God. This is unprofessional.
Am I?
I apologize, y'all. This is unprofessional.
Yeah.
Just
I'm unprofessional.
I mean, a little bit right now. I can't even see you, so
I'm here.
We just looking at a big old S. Hey, welcome back. You good? Better not.
I guess.
Well, we'll see. We'll figure it out. Anyway, so we had the State of the Union. That's what they call it, State of the Union. I don't know how united we are. Last night, basically, Trump spent the longest time. This is the longest State of the Union to date by any president. And he spent the entire time slobbing his own knob, basically.
He got enough saliva in his mouth to be able to accomplish
I
that.
mean, so kudos to him for that. And especially at that old age, bending down that way is kind of hard. Yeah.
I don't think the bend down is the problem as long as it slides right in. It's worth the bend.
Apparently to him. So yeah, he said a lot of crap. Some stuff he said was factual, but mostly spewed of vitriol and
It was definitely given State of the Clowns and not the Union. I think that nothing that he said, I didn't watch it, but the little clips that I did see, nothing he said wasn't already stated. Like there was nothing new about it.
right. There's
No
nothing new.
nuances, no, like he could have mentioned the Minnesota stuff
Why
at the
wouldn't
State of the Union, because it would have been something interesting and new instead of hearing what we
he? Yeah,
already knew.
but that's a negative on him. That's kind of like a consensus
But you
of
was
negative. So he's not gonna
but
bring
you
that
was
up.
gonna do it anyway. And the reason why a majority of the people who did vote for him voted for him because they feel like he about it. So I mean, even if it's negative, go ahead, Shawty. Do your
Yeah,
big
he
one.
about it, but even a lot of the ones that voted for him, the ones that have a moniker of sense, still saw that stuff in Minnesota and was like, bro, this is a bit much. Out of the sycophants and the knee benders, oh, they loved it.
Man,
Majority of people is consensus
people
that
ain't mad enough yet, but it was definitely Clown Town.
serious clown town over in Minnesota. But yeah, he talked about how what's those prices? Drug company prices are down 300, 400, and 600%. So basically, by his metric, these companies owe you money. So go ahead and get you some prescription drugs. They'll pay you for it because it's down 600% because that's how numbers work. Another thing he talked about is how inflation is down to 1.7%. That's a lie.
The lies, the lies, the lies.
So it's just lie after lie. The part I found the funny the most is that as the night went on, you can see he just got madder and madder and butthurt ego wise that the Democrats are not standing up for really anything he said. They did stand up when he said he wants to take away the ability for people in Congress to invest in the stock market, especially on the boards they sit on.
Right. I
So
think
the
he
whole
just said
room
it.
give him a stand ovation for that. I think everybody's in agreement. That's a great thing.
I think he just said it for shits and giggles.
I do too, but at least he said it. Now he'll probably deny it when it comes
Nah,
time to
I'm
actually get
good.
it going.
I'm good on any at leases, man. I
I
don't
mean,
want them.
listen, at least we not slaves yet.
Nah, I'm good on any. I don't
I don't know about tomorrow, but tonight,
just throw that at least. Just throw it in the trash. I don't want nothing to do with that
at
shit.
least the best we can get right now. At least he hasn't
I
dropped a
don't want
nuclear
it.
bomb yet. That's all we get. That's all you get for the next 3 years, at least. At least they give us water.
Nah, just throw it in the trash.
But that's where we at. So that's the state of our union. Basically, SSDD. What are you gonna do, right? Go out and vote, which they're trying to make sure you can't do that either. So do your research on that. We ain't gonna spend much time on that. Uh, we got a couple of topics we were a little bit of disagreement on, so we're gonna talk about that. And I want to see your point of view, and maybe you can sway me.
I'm not
You're
gonna
not, you're not,
sway you.
not 100%, not at all.
And my plan is
But
to
I
not
will
sway
hear
you.
your other side. I will be willing to hear the
I
argument.
really I really don't. I'm not against it.
No,
I'm
no,
just
no. But I
saying,
mean, I could. There's another frame of mind of thought.
right.
Let me hear it. Maybe I'm in my male version of it. Maybe there's a different spin on it. Or maybe you batshit crazy like homegirl. Uh, apparently there's a clip online of a young woman. I say young woman. She's probably around our age, but I'll say it's a young woman. She asked a question, and the question went thus far. Her man pays all the bills in the house. He takes care of the kids. He takes care of the house. But she wants to know because she feels he has a lack of ambition. What should she leave him? She also has a job, but she does make more money than him. So a lot of people are like, "Shorty, what's wrong with you?" I'm in that camp. I think personally, this is my personal feelings. If you feel that someone is doing all that for you and allowing you to basically run free with your money, you don't really appreciate that person, and you should separate from them. That's just my personal opinion. Because, like I said, he's not making the money and not contributing to the house. It's not like he's not helping with the kids. She basically said he takes care of the kids, he takes care of the house, he takes care of all the bills, and he takes care of hers. But she feels he lacks ambitions. So should she leave him? Of course, she got tore up in the comments and on the episode
And,
of that show.
and rightfully so. She should have been tore up in them comments.
Um, I feel she's delusional. You say she's not delusional. Not to say
I
you're in
don't
agreement with her. I want to put that
know.
out there.
I feel like you are because you said that I said she's not delusional. I said nothing about her being
I said
either
it's
deep.
delusional. You said no, it's not delusion.
No, that's not what I said.
What you said? I wish we were. I wish we were. We can
Right.
start recording from now on.
Right. What I said is the optics of it is that the reason why she probably feels like he doesn't, our argument was over ambition.
Right, ambition. Right, which ambition is a broad general explanation of what ambition is, but
Right.
ambition is also personal.
Right. And I said that the reason why it's probably not working out is because I feel like she probably is tired of him moving like a robot, right? One of the parts that I didn't realize until you told me about this towards the end before we started recording is that she makes more money.
Right,
And so that there is the problem.
that she makes more money.
Yeah, I think that he has ended up with someone who is a boss bitch and is running over him. She's assumed herself as the male and he's assumed himself as the female. Now, while I'm somebody who doesn't generally care for like gender roles kind of thing, the
Hmm.
reason why she's behaving that way is because she thinks she is the man because she's the one who makes more money.
Right,
And she
but
feels like because he's not making enough money, he doesn't have enough ambition. Even with him paying all the bills, she is still considering him being having lack of ambition because he doesn't make as much money as she. That is the problem. That's the
Right,
problem.
but within that, if you make more money and you want to feel assume that male role, which I don't prescribe to that gender
That's why I said I
at
wanna
all.
make it clear. I'm
Right.
not.
I clearly don't make the most money in any of that shit. But but with him making the more money and assuming their role as the male, then you should be paying the bills. You should be footing all this stuff. So you can't just
You feel that way?
that's the gender
Because
that's the gender
because what it
bias.
appears to
To,
me is that because he's the man, he still wants to be the provider, which is why he's providing for the family
right,
even
which is
though
I
he
think is
makes the
great.
less, right? So
Right.
that's why that's happening, because he feels like he is the provider. What's
Which
messing up
technically
the
he is.
right, which what is messing up the situation is that because she's the one who makes more money, she basically, it sounds like it's a cry for him to just basically get a better job,
Right. But now the jobs were never stated
because
of
this
what
is
they're doing.
right. But it
I don't
sounds
know.
like it to me. What I'm saying, when I was disagreeing with you, what I was saying is that la- as a woman, I understand how everybody's definition is different, but lack of ambition will make you unattractive to me. If I
Right.
don't
If
feel
you're
like,
lazy and not
if
doing
I
nothing,
feel
of course.
right. And so, unfortunately, yes, other women would be like, I would kill to have that in my household. I would love that. And rightfully so. But unless you're in it, all of those things are great, but everybody has different priorities in terms of what they want for their relationship. You understand
Right.
what I
But
mean?
you're not
So
saying
maybe her
oh, sh-
goal, her overall goal is her
okay.
bottom, her top goal is make more money.
Okay, so then
Period.
what comes with making more money? You're not gonna have time to do the stuff with the kids no more. So that's not gonna be on his plate no more.
She might
He's
not
not
see
gonna be
that as
around that.
she might not see that as value. And if I was him, I would do exactly the fuck that. Oh, that's what you
Right.
want?
But like
Got
I
it.
said, we don't know how much money he's making. He could be making anywhere between
I don't think that
six
matters,
figures
because
up to
even if he makes 100, if she still makes more, it's never going to be enough to her because she's the winner, the breadwinner.
right. So what is that so you don't find value in your relationship. You don't find value in your man.
She don't
You
find value.
it's just you
No,
somebody
she
gotta
don't
make more
find
money.
value in acts of service providing for the family. She
Right.
finds value in making more money.
Right. So then you go get you somebody who treats you like dirt and don't do none of that stuff. Take care of the kids, take care of the bills,
Listen,
and then you're gonna be happy now.
listen. Women pick red flags all day. Now it's a man who picked a bad red flag. I like,
It's
because
just to me, it's just
you had to know that this chick was already like this, bro.
not necessarily. It could have been that she wasn't like this, and then she got a job where she
You
got
s-
more money.
you said
People,
kids with an S.
people. No, I'm saying people get funny, and this is from firsthand experience. When they have nothing, there's a lot of humble and humility, and then when they get something,
I get it.
you not doing
Money.
this now. It could be out of I didn't know you was like this. You just got up.
Listen, I get it. Money make people act funny.
I can name
I
names. But it probably
I totally I totally get it. Money does make people
right.
act
So
funny.
I don't want to say he ignored the flags when he didn't know this flag existed until she got up, so to speak. I don't know. He might have known before.
No.
It's possible. But there are times when it's like what we said last episode. You didn't know things was a boundary till it
This
was a
is true.
boundary.
This is true. But I think what I will say is that, sometimes a man will see a boss chick and be so like into her, right?
Right.
Because she's a boss. Look at her, what
Right.
she's doing, but can't keep up with her boss motives,
Right.
right? And so because of how she moves is so attractive, and you're basically simping yourself to death because you want to be with this boss chick so bad because you're in love with the outer parts
Huh?
of who she is. People get caught up every day.
They do, but that goes two ways because now you know this man wasn't a boss dude who was on your level, yet you still married him and had kids with him, and now you mad he's at where he's at.
She
So
a
you,
Fulio too. Don't get me wrong. That's why I said neither one of
Julio,
them, neither one of them looked at the red flags.
right?
But I'm gonna tell you this: people are creatures of, poor habits. She saw something that she could take advantage of, and what it sounds like is she no longer wants to take advantage of the situation. It's boring
Right.
now.
So then just move on.
People be having ADHD in relationships, just like they do for.
So then just move on. We need to go on this whole thing and try and make it seem like he's the bad guy.
But I will say that I think that moving on, especially when you have children, is easier said than done.
Of
I
course, easier
that's
said than
yeah.
done.
I'm
But
not gonna
also, like I
like
said, you went on this thing to get advice from pretty much strangers to justify your train of thought, uh, put the battery in your back, so to speak, to go divorce this man, or I'm assuming they're married, divorce this man, and make him seem like he's the villain. Maybe his ambition is getting up and providing for his family. You're mad because he doesn't have the ambition you feel he should have, even though maybe he's trying to do better at his job, trying to get that promotion while still maintaining a work-life balance.
that girl been treating that man
She's been dog
like.
walking.
Hmm.
She's been dog walking him since day one.
and now the dog walk ain't fun.
Right.
That's
Well,
it. That's what it sounds like to me.
it's terrible.
Party
People are
done.
terrible. But that leads us into the note to the next topic: knowing your worth. Knowing your worth. Now, on the one hand, I do feel like this woman's batshit crazy. I do understand she understands her value and knows what she feels like her value is. Nothing wrong with that. You should know what you believe in yourself to be worth. Sometimes some of us overestimate our worth, but in the general realm of things, we all know what we bring to the table, so to speak. I know women hate that. What we bring to the table and what we can do to elevate one another, which is what you should be trying to do in a relationship anyway, is trying to elevate one another. If I'm at this place, I'm trying to get you to this place so we can go to this place. That's how it should be. My opinion, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not. But anyway, so another clip came off, which made me say know your worth. There is a Instagram, you could call it influencer, model person.
Influence a model person.
I mean, she models, I guess, on her page. I mean, what is a model nowadays?
Yeah, I know. It's tricky.
Right. But she has almost, I think, almost 1 million followers on Instagram. She has a couple of other sites. We'll leave it at that. They may supplement income, but she has a couple of other sites.
Mm.
I think her name was Aisha Diaz. She went on a podcast, and the clip of the podcast, the snippet they put out, entitled it is Aisha Diaz says you need 45K to 50K a month to give her to be with her. That's the clip to hook you in, of course. Which who does any
I
kind
can
of
see it now. Fuck out
anything
of here.
online?
Dun-dun-dun.
You got to put that clip to hook them in. So I understand why you put the title.
Willerman.
You just need to do that. I can't wait to put this on here. Like crazy project chick says all men are evil. I'm all crazy stuff on. Gotta get them in, right? So of course there are people who see just the title and they immediately go to the comment section and just start talking. Then you got the group of people who listen to a little clip of the clip and start talking. And then you got those people who listen to the whole thing but just pick out what they want to fit their narrative. And then you got the people like me, like yourself, who listen to the whole thing
Right.
and comprehend. Okay, so what she said, and they played the whole clip. They were very fair. The gentleman who put out the clip, they were very fair. The clip was, she said, for in order for a man to want to be with her and want her to stop working, want her to give up all her stuff and basically be trophy wife or stay at
Right.
home mom, however, whatever the position is required. In order for them to do that, her monthly bills that she pays herself is 45K to 50K. So they would have to pay her bills in order for her to stop working because the bills still got to get paid at the end of the day. Plus, you said a little bit extra because what if they break up, which is true? What if she stops working and they were together for an extended amount of time? She ain't work. Now she got to go back and start working
Especially
again.
if you told her to stop working.
Right. So she's like, I need a little extra in case this don't work out. I can still get back on, stay on my feet until I get back into the groove of doing what I was doing before. Because even if you have those extra sites and you shut them down because now you're in this place where they don't want you to do that, whatever. When you shut that down, you have to build that clientele back up. Who's to
Really?
say?
They be shutting it down when they get into situations?
Yeah, a lot of them do. They
Oh
shut it down.
wow.
They shut it down, and then it don't work out. I've seen it a few times, and you can
Hmm.
tell. You can
Interesting.
tell when they shut it down because they don't post as much, and there's nothing. And all of a sudden, they back to doing their old ways. Oh, it didn't work out, did it? So, but you have to build that clientele back up. And now, who's to say that people still want to mess with you? You may not be the new hotness no more,
Yeah, you old news. You ain't the hot one.
depending on the length of time. Because you might do
Yeah.
10, 15, 20 years. You definitely not the hotness no more. And now you didn't
It's
put nothing away, so now you just floating in the wind. But them bills are still coming in.
floating in the
So
wind, but
people
the
are mad
bill's
at her
coming
for
in.
knowing that if you want to be with me and you want me to not work, she specifically said that mad times, you want me to not work, this is what
You
you
know,
have to do. I think
here's a,
anybody on any level will say that.
you know what? I think people just don't like honesty. She's being honest
Hmm.
and forthcoming about what
Right.
her standards are. If
Hmm.
you don't like it or can't afford
Keep it moving and grooving.
it, skedaddle.
Right. You can't say it was a surprise that she was like this. I think that's very
You
fair to say.
I think she's being very honest about who she is up front. You know, that's it. This is what
Right.
it is.
But she also
She
said
she's
she also said, not to cut you off, but if she's still working and she's still doing that, what she plan to do in a relationship, she would make sure her man gets whatever he wants and needs. But she's saying specifically, if you want me to stop doing what I'm doing, my bread and butter, which brings in X amount of dollars, which gives me access to whatever I want, you have to supplement that. That makes sense. You do that anyway in a regular marriage. When these men ask the women to no longer work, you're still doing that.
her if you want her to stop what is her business, I get it.
I'm not mad at her for that.
I think that too many people who aren't like celebrities think that they are, and vice versa. And vice versa.
Hmm.
Right? And so I'm not saying that she's of celebrity status, but she has some type of,
She
you
has some
know,
blood.
she got some buzz. And so people who don't have that buzz, 9 times out of 10, are the ones hopping in them comments having a whole lot to say
Of
about,
course.
oh, she can't do, because they don't understand the business side of it all. You get what
Right.
I mean?
Yeah.
When you hear somebody made 2 million off of showing feet.
Boy, boy, I got feet. Nobody want to see my feet.
But I'm just saying.
Right.
So if I'm showing feet and I'm making 2 million off of just showing feet, and then my boyfriend says, I'm not comfortable with you doing your feet business no more.
Right. With that 2 million stops, are you going to supplement that 2 million?
He said, you jumping in and you now showing your feet, nigga, what we
Right.
doing here?
Otherwise, get the camera, get the light, let's get these
That's
pictures going.
right. Right. Tell me if my lighting is right when we do this vid.
I'll be taking them pictures with no problem. Hey, go get this chocolate syrup real quick.
Yeah.
Let's make it good. Come on now. We got a whole clientele we can get out here.
I think it's so easy to talk about it from the back seat. And I also think that people are, people used to women not saying things like that. Like they used to us just shutting the fuck up on those type of levels. But baby,
You know what I found funny is that they always ask that question. I kind of said it earlier. they always ask women, "What do you bring to the table?" She listed what she brings to the table, and now people are mad at her.
And now people are mad. That like you can't. Yeah, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Don't make no sense.
That's why I'm like, she's being honest about who she is, and yet she's still getting crucified because she's being honest. If you don't fit the criteria, move it
Move
along,
on.
bro. Nobody needs your commentary. No, none of that.
Right. So, quick side note to this, to that. Same story. Same story. Quick side note to that.
The same story, different bitch.
Kinda, yeah. Kinda, yeah. And I'm gonna call it out because I don't care what come of it because you can't beat me. I smack the dog shit out of you. Real
Oh,
talk. After that, Bow Wow hops in the comments going, "Oh well, I got to hit that for free. For what, my nigga?"
wait, run it
Right,
back.
right. You
Excuse
heard
me.
what I said. After that, out of nowhere, Bow Wow hops in the comments. Will go. Well, I got that for free. I got to hit that for free. Here's my problem with that. Okay, you may have hit. Cool. Nope. Ain't taking that away from you. But why is it these older generational, not all of them, but some of them rappers, men, as they get older to stay relevant, they turn into gossipy women.
You got to hit that for free. When are you gonna go hit some height, nigga?
That'll never happen. You
Like
always gonna be little
it,
Bow Wow. You can take it out your
it's
name when you want. You still little.
that's whack. It's whack.
It's
Like
whack.
that's whack.
It's whack.
That was
And
whack.
yeah, you got more money than me and all that. I can reach the top shelf. Now what? And I said it. Hey, if you got a problem with that, I'm not hard to find. I'm not rich.
He really put that in her
He
comments?
straight up in the comments like, "Yo, bro, what are you doing? That is so girly and catty to me. Like, ew." Because now you what are you doing there? So to make yourself relevant? Don't forget, brother,
No, I
you
think
was the
he
one
just
posting fake pictures on planes talking about you got it like that
and you
in
didn't.
coach.
I think he
That's whack.
just being cocky.
For
That
what
that
though? For what though? What that do? What that mean? You hit it.
it
Okay,
was
you hit
it
it
was a
before.
e it
Are
was
you
an
still with her?
ego, right. It was an ego move. That was ego. Ooh, that disgusting. That's
That's what
disgusting.
I'm saying. You turn these old gossipy women type of things, catty. Like, that's I'm sorry. That's call me sexist. What do you want? That's women trait. What you just did, bro.
It was whack.
It's like miss
And
me with that.
that was whack.
And he's not the only one to do stuff like that. And I don't understand what do you get out of that? What does that mean? Ray J with the song "I Hate It First." So what?
I'm sorry, I thought that was hilarious.
It's stupid. It's stupid. Yeah, it's a
It's
funny
stupid.
song, but it's like so somebody
It's
hit it before
stupid
you.
though. That's true.
So what that mean?
I don't I understand that happening when you're younger, right? Like it's not
That's high school
okay,
shit,
but I get it, right?
right? You don't know
But
no better.
not past you he's past 35. He
He got
has
to
to
be
be.
almost 40. If not, nah, let me
Yes.
not
Like
worry. I
what are
think
you
I'm a little older than him.
No, he's past 35 though. Like if he's
But I'm not
it's
like just a year older than him. So he's not in his 40s yet. I don't think he's in his 40s.
no, I think he was born like 89,
Yeah,
like
it's all right.
89, 88, one of those.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
For what?
I don't know. That's loser.
It's I need to stay relevant. Let me say something.
But he doesn't need like you got a whole tour and all of that going on right now. That's why I'm like, I don't think it was for him to stay relevant. I think it was him like having it was an ego moment. Like ha ha
I don't
ha
know if he
ha.
had a
That's
full
what that
million.
was.
That ain't my demographic either.
That was an ego moment. Like
But what did it do for your ego? What is that? How did that boost you?
maybe it gave him an extra 2 feet real quick and then he went
No,
back.
it didn't. It didn't.
I don't know, but
He
it
probably
was
feel beaten off to that comment. That's right. What it is.
that was ego.
It's gross. Anyway, I just wanted to say my piece on that. That's sissy shit. Anyway, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with knowing your worth. I think this young lady knows her worth, and she knows what she brings to the table. And I think she was very fair in what she said. I didn't find any problem with it. She didn't go on like in another clip, young Miami,
I saw this clip earlier
saying that
today.
she her man has to fear God
And at least make a hundred and
and
at
has to
least
make at
have a
least a
hundred
hundred
mil in
million
the bank.
dollars.
And the
I'm
guy
like,
was like, "Well, yeah, your DMs done only went down to about 10."
right. And I'm
Which
like,
when you think about it, great. Because it weeds out who can't come. It weeds out what I don't want.
it reads out what you don't want, but it's
It's what now. Don't backtrack
I'm
because
not backtracking. It's just
she
it's
set her standards the same way that
you
young
can
lady
set
you
your
was.
standards, but
No,
it's
but
not the same as like, hey, I need you to make me. She's even her songs. It's nothing about I want to elevate and grow with you. It's just, hey, if you what if you a
no.
millionaire,
That's what I'm saying. No,
I'm
but
a
she
if
set her
you ain't
standard.
one.
There is no
Yeah,
but, Jason.
you
She
set a
set her
standard to
standard.
gold dig. That's different.
She set her
That's
standard
different.
and she said it's 100 mil and that's that. Half of the
That's
songs
some
that that young
gold digging
lady,
ish.
half of the songs that they rapped about, she didn't even write, bro. So that's why I'm like,
You
yeah.
would okayed it. You'd okayed it.
All I'm saying is that you can't put a butt behind what her stance
It's
was.
to me, it's not the same thing. It's not even
Mm,
close.
why not?
It's not even close.
What
One
makes
saying is,
what this young lady said versus what Young Miami said?
Young
And
Miami said, this is you have to have this much money to be with me.
yes,
Not okay if you want me to stop working, if you want me to keep doing this, it's this is where I have to. This is where you have to be.
but is Young Miami's thing not her standard?
You could
That's
set
her
your standard,
standard.
but your standard's unbelievable. Your standard's unbelievable.
I don't think they are. I think she's in certain rooms that we're not in. Her standards might
I
not
wouldn't want to be in any
be
room
as uh,
with anybody
what
like
I
that.
say when I'm saying rooms that we're not in terms of like she has a reach of millionaires that we don't, right? And so that's what I mean by that. She's in spaces where we're not in.
Right,
So
you're entitled to that. I'm not saying don't have your thing, but I've
she can set that standard because that would be that's her standard. She's in rooms where she comes across people who have that type of bank. Now will they want her with having that type of bank? Maybe, maybe not. But
I'll say it happening. But
it's
certain things is
still
happening.
a standard being set just like the other young
You
lady.
can set your standard, but your standard has been based in reality and
But her reality is being around men who make that much money.
is it though?
Yes.
I don't think
Why
so.
why is this so unbelievable for you
I don't
to
think so.
grasp? Mm. She's in rooms with music execs who are behind the who we never know, right? There are plenty of people who make millions of dollars who aren't flashy and on the internet.
Of
So
course.
when so I that's why I said she's in rooms with people who do make that type of money. She does have the access to get a man that makes that amount of money, which is why somebody like Nicki Minaj, I feel like, is dumb to get the husband that she had. You had all of this access. So let me finish.
No,
You
no.
had all
I think her
right.
husband was more of a different grab.
It was, but it was a stupid grab, in my opinion, because you had all of this access to men who have all of these riches that most of us don't even know. You understand where I'm going with that in terms of business, and you went back to Queens to pick that up.
I think that was just a
It
street cred
was. It
grab,
was a street
which
cred thing. It still
even
was
still, that
dumb.
was
It was dumb.
that.
It's dumb. It was
No, I
dumb.
agree. It's dumb. But I don't. It's dumb for the fact that it didn't work one out you thought it would, because it wasn't like, is he even a street dude?
He is.
Is he? I don't know. I don't understand that one. That's
But I no, but I'm just using that as the
yeah.
example to say, when you have access to business moguls and people who like make real money, She might end up with somebody who actually does have that bank.
I mean, I hope she do. But at the end of the day, with all of this, all of these relationships, no one wants to be in this joint for somebody who values them, and that's never brought up. I want somebody who values me, who treats me right.
Culturally, social media has infiltrated people's uh
Psyche.
yeah, and as long as it flashes every how like 15 seconds, I guess that's what it is. Little quick little
I mean, they did you probably saw this with this guy who did a study on generations and how they've been. This is the second though. This is the only generation that has not outpaced the generation before the other one after us. Have you seen that?
yeah. Yeah.
They've actually gotten dumber, so to speak. It's because of social media and
Technology.
you said technology. Yeah, you said technology as a
Hmm.
whole, which is crazy because
Just
this is
when
the
you
tip, not
thought
the
those
page to.
encyclopedias got on your nerves, look at that.
What I'm saying, this is the age where technology, like they should be smarter because there's so much at their fingertips to be able to do. Like you said, when we had to do like
but
research, we
this
had to.
but this is what I will say. I don't think that's a shocker.
No,
We no, because God gave us an open book test and we still failing.
okay, with that. Yeah, well, we're in a time where we didn't have time. We couldn't set those standards, and
I'm
there's
just
not enough
saying,
people to
I'm just
reset
using
the standard.
I'm just using that as the example to say when you have all of it at your fingertips and it's wide open, you still fail the test.
Right, but I did expect this generation to outpace us by a mile, and the fact that they're falling behind is jarring because this is a generation that's supposedly going to take care of us.
What no.
What's the generation supposed to do?
We'll be taking care of us and them.
That's what I can't afford that.
Sorry. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't afford to take care of you and my parents
Listen,
and
I don't
me.
want
This is why we
I,
drink. This is why we as millennials or was it zennials? What they call us?
we used to drink, but
Now we coming back.
clearly we got to go back.
We clearly need to go back
We
because
got to go back
you telling me I got to raise my parents, raise my kids, then raise
and,
my
and
grown kids,
oh, and raise yourself too.
and raise myself because I still ain't got this figured it out.
Raise yourself.
I can't afford it. I can't. We're gonna have to. We need a
I
giant
can't afford
EMP
it financially, mentally,
emotionally.
physically.
Oh my God, we done been through almost every war, every financial crisis since the Great Depression,
I'm telling you, we the survivors of pandemics like a mug.
bro.
Financial pandemic, disease pandemics.
We still got ones going on that we ain't even solved. Remember AIDS? That ain't
Yeah,
solved.
crack pandemic.
Oh
Now we
no,
got
it
the
wasn't a
op
pandemic because it didn't affect white folk. Remember that? It don't
right,
became a
but
opioid. Became
right now that's what I
yeah,
was about to
yeah.
say. Like, we just love it.
Crack was just say no.
Right. Motherfucker handing out pandemics to millennials like it's like the way Oprah give car keys. You get a pandemic and you get a pandemic.
All right, so what do we have? We had SARS.
Mhm.
We had the swine flu.
Mhm.
Now H1N1 that was swine flu too, right? Yeah. We had the bird flu.
Mhm.
We had mad cow disease. We had the big one, COVID. COVID to the redux because that came back out for a little bit.
What about the one that hit them people in Harlem?
What
What
was
was
that?
that? That was
The
when
Ebola.
Obama was in office. What is it? What
Ebola.
was it? Yes.
Ebola. We had Ebola. We got fucking what's it now? The joint that was eradicated, but now they decide they want to bring that back. Was it measles? Measles.
Yo, no. Well,
Is it
we
measles?
don't have it. It's measles, but we don't have it as bad as in terms of statewide. Texas,
It's
it's
about like our general, like
the
what we was
generation,
doing.
but
Yeah, they
I'm
done
just
brought that
saying,
back.
Texas kids is dying in Texas.
Yeah, I saw
dying.
one joint. I'm like, yo, this, like, how did this person become a mother? Her kid's brain is swollen from the joints, and he's on life support. And she's like, well, I'm still glad he didn't get the vaccine. If this is God's will, this is God's will. I'm like, bro, people like you are dangerous.
Baby, when religion go too far, I'm sorry.
Nah, that, even he like, bro, listen, I get it.
Like,
But
woo,
she, I don't know, what a political issue. What,
but
like, nobody thinks, okay, maybe his or her intervention was, I helped them create the vaccine.
they don't want their kids taking vaccines.
Okay, well, keep your kid at home with you then. And y'all enjoy your little measles, mumps, and rubella.
Listen,
Like, I heard polio on deck, waiting
like
for
I
his turn.
told people, I took that COVID shot. I really didn't want to, but I had to because I needed to go to work.
Right.
And when they decide to hit the COVID button and my body goes like this, then that's just what it's gonna be. Okay? When I turn into the robot, when they hit the assemble,
Right.
I'm just gonna be assembling.
Yeah, I saw you doing the thriller. It's just, we've been through a lot, and it's annoying when we're told we need to pick ourselves up by our bootstraps and do all this, that, and the other. It's like, bro, you broke the system, and now I have to fix it and be okay
Pulled
with it.
my boots up so much, ain't got no more strap.
Bruh, I'm freaking Flintstone straight through my boots at this point.
I possibly might have grabbed my ankle.
Bro, I'm yappa dabba
Oh,
done.
yeah.
I'm tired. What John Kobe said? I'm tired, boss.
I'm tired.
I'm tired. This is ridiculous. Yeah, way off topic. Whatever.
It is what it is. Listen,
It's just so yeah. We tired.
life be life.
Life be life, and the way they trying to do it, they trying to take that away from us. Like, dang, we can't even have that no more. Side note, in today's, because I'm a billionaire, I can do what I want. Bless you.
I saw it
Earlier
coming.
this week, I'm a CEO of WWE, Vince McMahon, current husband to the Secretary of Education, Linda McMahon, aka Ghoulface, was caught speeding and crashed his car at
Ooh,
110 miles per hour.
really?
Yes,
Oh, I
they
didn't
gave
hear
that
that.
man a ticket and sent him on his way.
Ain't it nice to be right?
I mean, come on, bro. Like, y'all ain't even trying. Y'all not even trying. He
Listen,
crashed his car doing 110. And really, honestly, the police was chasing him, but they kind of omitting that part.
I don't understand why they trying to take me through what my great grandparents went through.
I don't get it because we ain't them.
You know what? I wouldn't even say it like that because they still held it down for what they had to hold it down. But this,
Right. I'm not saying that to knock them, but I'm saying they had a choice between Martin and Malcolm. Well, this
I'm.
generation,
Let me tell you something. I tell you this. Good luck with them YNs.
I tell you right now,
YNs.
them a different breed. Even we like, yo, y'all need to chill. Y'all need to chill. Listen,
Have
bro.
fun with those.
Them niggas
They
pulling out
they
guns.
they mobbing with on malls for no reason. Good
No
luck with them
reason. That was wild.
YNs.
Though. That was
Okay.
wild, though. That was wild. But you know why that happened? You want to know why that happened? Because they cut all these programs for youth their age. And now it was spring, not spring, midwinter recess, and they had nowhere to go. You
Baby,
wanna get that back in control? Open up these programs again. Give these kids somewhere to go. Because when we had it at the aid, we had them kids in there. They had
indeed,
somewhere to go. You cut that stuff. What, idle hands is who? Devil's playground.
it is.
So these kids ain't got nothing to do. So now they creating flyers. Let's go mess up this area.
Yo, the flyers was crazy. I'm like, they had a flyer for every mall. They
But you
only
know what
had
that
two.
shows to me? Creativity, event planning, and unity.
Unfortunately, you ain't.
We could have focused that somewhere real nice.
Damn.
They have the drive and the talent and the skills, but they don't have the guidance because you cut those programs. So now they're using their powers for evil.
Well, maybe
What
they
we
should
gonna
work for
do?
our government.
I mean, they probably do a better job. Look how efficient they got that done, though. Come on, that was efficient work.
Oh, damn, yeah.
Come on, man. Like these are future leaders, but they don't have guidance. The cure for cancer was in that crowd. Just saying, kids have the drive. We just need to provide them the space, and we used to, but we stopped because of what? It costs too much. Well, I hope it costs less than that damage.
That part.
And you know what's coming? Spring recess. You know what's after
Ooh,
that?
summer.
Summer break. 2 months of turmoil. You know I'm gonna be? Florida. I'm out.
You know what that is?
Y'all have at it.
Okay. Y'all can have that.
Y'all can have that. I'm good. I'm just saying, like, this is if this was a pure case for bring back the arts and youth centers geared towards teens, I've 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 never seen a better case. Moving
Damn.
right along, to steer back to the topics we had listed: clickbait and short attention spans. As you said, we live in the 15-second. We'll give them time. We'll give them time. Them boys outside. That's a fire truck. I can tell. It's a fire truck. Anyway, we live in a time where like you said, it's 15 seconds attention span. You got to grab it and
And
get what you
yeah,
can out of it and
grab
get
and
out,
go.
which is contributing to kids not being able to focus in school. They recently changed SAT tests to fit that narrative.
Oh, wow. I didn't
So it
know
used to
that.
be on the test where it was you get a big paragraph and multiple choices to draw your inferences and your comprehension of what you read to where it's a single
No,
sentence.
I did read this that they're giving them like skim material to read
Yes,
because they know they're just gonna skim through it.
right, because they no longer have an attention span. Instead of getting rid of the stuff that's dumbing them down, we're just changing our stuff to foster that. And this is wild. I've said it before, but it's becoming that the movie Idiocracy is no longer a movie,
Right.
but a
It's
documentary
reality.
because
Becoming reality.
we are literally dumbing down our generation one clickbait, one attention grab at a time. It's no one can no longer comprehend, not no one, but it's you can tell people not comprehending what people are saying.
It's a skill. It's a skill, and you have to want to nurture that skill. But if you're not, if you're not teaching kids how to nurture that skill, then they simply won't have it. You know what I mean? Yesterday, my niece, being the 7-year-old, she decided she gonna write her name in script. So I said, so I said to my sister, I'm like, oh, I was like, are they? Because I know that they stopped teaching kids how to do script. So I was like, I got excited. I was like, wait, is her teacher teaching her that? She like,
Mhm.
no, she in there attempting to do it all on her own.
You can basically encrypt a document by just writing in script nowadays.
You can. You want to hide
That's
some shit from your
wild.
kids? Just put it in script.
That's
That's
so
it.
wild. And not my kids. My kids no script because they had good parents. But These YNs you talking about.
Yeah, she
Those
was
flyers weren't in script. I'm just saying.
7 years old, teaching herself.
That's a shame. It's nice that she wants to learn what's essentially a lost art, but it's a shame that she got to figure it out. And I'm sure you guys will show her, of course.
Yeah, we'll just,
But
I was like, oh, I'll get you a book so that way you could practice on your own.
right, but script is gone. They used to have
Because I,
reading comprehension
because I said to her, I was like,
gone.
I remember when I was younger and I was like so ready to learn how to write script.
It's
I
a
was
beautiful. Listen, I mean,
thirsty.
when we sit here and talk, I sit here and I write in script, just practicing, just cause. But I mean, even penmanship nowadays is like a thing of the past.
Yeah.
The chicken scratching,
Well,
samurai
some people
typewriter.
can't help their chicken scratch. Some people really
Yes, you
can't help
can.
it.
It's called practice.
I don't know.
It's called practice and repetition. Yes, you can.
I don't
Handwriting is
know.
a skill.
That boss that we had at the age, you ever seen his handwriting?
Yeah, but does he practice it? No, he doesn't. His mind is always going, "Hey, listen, I got it out." And you know what? You had to be a dang near cartographer to figure out. But it is a skill. Yes, you can upgrade your handwriting, your penmanship. Yes, you can.
I mean, I was one of those, all
But
the
you're an
girls,
artist too.
all the girls love to make sure their handwriting
Right,
looks
that was a
amazing.
thing at one point. It was like girls knew how to write, and boys who had the chicken scratch. That's why when I was growing up, everybody like, "Oh, you have such great penmanship. Oh, you write so nice." Because my mom wrote nice, and my dad wrote nice. Because my dad can draw.
Mm,
So I don't know if it. And my sister wrote nice or writes nice because she's like. So it kind of I was the one who really was lacking. So I practiced. I'm not gonna be the one out
right.
here. And I ended up honestly developing a style where I write like my father. But
I,
I
I,
have very nice penmanship. So
I
it can
tell
be
them
you can learn it
if you want, right.
if you want. But I mean, but then
But
again, nobody writes letters no more. Nobody.
it's social media is to blame for the everything being fast, quick,
Right.
going through.
I
But
think social media is the worst thing that ever happened to us.
but that's the reason why I never had TikTok. I don't know if I ever told you that, but the whole everything going, I was just like, I
Yeah,
wasn't a fan of it. I was just like, it's just the
it's too
whole,
quick. I
it was
don't
too
because
much.
I just like the entertainment. But I understand when I'm like, all right, I want to sit down and watch something. I can sit down and watch a movie.
No, but initially that's the reason why I didn't have it.
Right.
Because I was
I
just
get it.
like, I was like, that shit is like brain overload. And I was like, and then some of y'all be on there and get lost for
It's called doom scrolling.
hours.
It's literally called doom scrolling. You get on there and you just and then next thing you know, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, because you
Yeah.
thinking it's a couple second intervals. Some seconds are ticking away. But then what happens? Instagram turning into that. Facebook is turning into that.
Yeah, it is.
Whatever the hottest thing is, everybody's going to turn into that. So there's no way to escape it except turn it off. And I think that's what we need to do. Us being brought together is the worst thing that ever happened. Too many people allowed to be in the room and express stupid ideas. It's too much.
This is like the fifth time I'm hearing that very same comment, by the way.
It's what it used to be. Your stupid was sequestered and where you were at. Now your stupid could connect to the stupid in Wyoming, and then both y'all stupid could connect to the stupid in Texas. Now we got three of y'all saying stupid shit across the states,
And now stupid is as stupid
and now
does.
we got stupid as a president
Well,
because we don't let stupid because the smart people was like, there's no way that can happen.
right.
Now who's stupid?
Well, round two, we all stupid.
That's what I'm saying. Now who's stupid?
Round two, we all stupid.
We done stupided ourselves into dang near World War III, financial ruin, and
On purpose.
dumb. Oh yeah,
On
so I told you they trying to do this so they can sell it. Oh yeah. How do you gentrify a neighborhood? You break it down first to its lowest property value, then you sell it off, and then kick everybody out,
Right.
build it back up. Yeah, yeah. There's a plan for this. There's a plan for this. But are we gonna let it happen, or
That
has it
is
already happened? We have to wait and see. But yeah, so get off the internet, people. At least one day a week, no internet. Let it go. Go read a book. Go outside, take a walk, talk to the people in your house. They still there. Go do something. You know what you could do? It's crazy. Don't get me wrong. Right? It's a far fetched, but stay with me. Right? You take this thing, right, and you call somebody and just have a conversation. That could happen with this. It's not just for scrolling, y'all. This is more than a porn device, people. You can talk to folks. Reach out. Hey, how you doing? Want to go for a walk? Let's get some sunlight. Let's talk. Let's meet up. Touch some grass, how the young ones say. Just one day a week. One day. You know what? No internet today. Let me go do something. Read 5 pages of a book. May take some of y'all a couple hours, but still do it.
Listen, you're not going to get them to practice it if you throw in them shade.
Well, they need it. Sometimes you have to shame people, okay? Sometimes you just gotta get shamed. All right? No gloves over here, no kitty gloves. Read a book. Not Dr. Seuss. He's a little
Oh, well,
one fish, two fish. He ain't like those blue fish.
well.
So yeah, go do something that's not plugged in. It'll help you. Trust me. Once a week. And then after a while, twice a week.
It'll grow. Right. It'll
Go to the
grow.
museum. They still open. Most of them are free.
Listen,
Go to a play.
I love plays.
You do love plays.
Hmm?
You do love plays. Did
I
you go
do.
see Hell's Kitchen?
I did not, and the 22nd was the last day. I didn't go see it
Oh, it's
though.
done. I thought it was just that was just for Nia.
No, I think
I was done.
February 22nd it was
Yeah.
gonna be off
I remember.
Broadway.
I,
I
I
didn't
figured
think
that was
so.
something you would go
What you said?
check out. I figured that would be one you would go check out.
I didn't. The last one that I saw was Death Becomes Her.
Oh yeah, that was an old one. It's been out for a
Huh?
while. I've been out for a while.
I wanted to see it because Michelle Williams was in it. Real good. No, you're terrible, and I'm telling her.
Yeah, it's Beyonce.
Hmm? She. Oh, I know. Candace knows. Beyonce. I was there. Terrible.
Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up there. We done ran
Oh,
on some weird rants for an hour, but it's good rants. Good advice too. Know your worth. Go touch some grass. Stop being delusional, and stop falling for the clickbait. The internet's not real, people. It's not real. It's all fantasy world. All right. Just enjoy it for what it is, and go base yourself in reality. All right. Go touch some grass. Y'all stay safe. I'm Mr. J.
Jamie.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Don't stand here and stare at me. Hope your joint don't cut off before I cut it off.
Is it good? Did it cut
It's
off?
not mine.